Good morning, everybody. How are you today? My name is, oh, there we go, Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Sunday, and I'm almost positive it is June 29th, but this is the third reading, and I still didn't check. I think so. Okay, Sunday, June 29th. This particular reading right here is for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Capricorns. We are starting today at Sagittarius, so without further ado, let's see what we get for Sagittarius. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Alrighty. Oh, come here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I've got the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, alrighty, and the Fool. Okay, so what are you doing here? 8 of Wands, you got some kind of communication coming in incredibly fast. Something's coming at you fast. You're real defensive against it. Or you're defending something. You got the Fool. I feel like you've taken a leap of faith towards something. Maybe you're defending your decision to take a leap of faith towards something. So I feel like that something's happened fast. Like, I don't know, you met somebody, or you took a job offer nobody thought you were going to take, or overnight you've decided to move. It's something that came in quick, okay? And now you're defending that decision, whatever you decided to do. It happened really fast, and other people are looking at you like, whoa, 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 that's too quick, slow down, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I don't care what you think, I'm doing what I want to do. That's what I feel like. I feel like something showed up, it felt right, and you went with it, whether it was a person, place, or thing. And other people around you are having a hard time with that. They don't think that you should have moved so quickly with whatever has happened here. Tell them to get their own life. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what's best for you. That's how I feel about this. I'm sure that it's not coming from a bad place, they're concerned, but still. This is your life, okay, Sagittarius, so you have to live it. So whatever you've decided to do is what you've decided is best for you, I think. It feels like great energy, other than, you know, having to defend yourself, but it doesn't feel like that's bad either. So I don't know. I think you're fine. I really do. I think you've made a decision, and I think you're standing on it. And I think that's a positive here. Actually, I really like it. That's good. I feel like something good came your way, and you realized it and grabbed a hold of it like a shooting star. You just got it, you know. That is awesome. Lord knows you deserved it. You've been through something here lately, so that is a good thing. Okay? That's what I have for Sagittarius. Okay, let's go forward. Now we are up to Capricorn. Is that all cards? Okay. Where do you got today, Capricorn? What do you got? What do you got? 3 cards for my Capricorns. Bonus readings are already up for last week, and the weekly readings will be up at some point today. It might be midnight, but I'm promising you I'll get them up there. Sorry. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I had one of those not want to get out of bed yesterday days, you know. Sometimes it just happened to the best of us. So, there you go. I got out to do a couple lives, and that was it. For my Capricorns, I've got the Page of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Well, 8 of Pentacles in the center tells me that we're dealing with something today that you are totally invested in. You know, this is something that you've put everything into. Okay, Page of Cups on one side, 5 of Wands on the other. I almost feel like what you're invested in involves somebody else. It doesn't have to be a relationship, could be a work partnership, family, could be anything. But whatever it is, you and somebody else, you are totally invested in something that is attached to somebody else as well, right? They're acting incredibly immature, not very grounded. Yeah, it's got you conflicted as far as whether or not to go forward with this person. Meaning, you know, the way they're acting has you questioning whether or not it's in your best interest to cut this person off and go without them, or to keep trying to drag them along with you, you know? Yeah. They're just incredibly immature and not very grounded is what it is. They just can't get their shit together is what you got right here, okay? So you are definitely having inner turmoil right now about whether or not it's best to just cut this loose and go on without them. You're invested in whatever this is. It could just be your life, but I mean, whatever this is that you have together is what you're invested in. But there's a way that you could just cut this person out and continue forward with what you've invested in. You know what I'm saying? They're not necessary to it necessarily. Anyways, yeah, you get it. Okay, that's what I've got here. Today looks like you're contemplating. You have to really take a minute and decide this. Yeah, it's just whether or not this person's ever going to be able to catch up to where you are and be something that's advantageous to the situation, or are they just going to continue to be something that's dragging on you, right? Okay, that was for Capricorn. Now we're back around to Libra. What do we got, Libra? Go this way. Okay, for my Libras, what are we looking at? Hey, get in there. Okay, one more. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. All right, this is for my Libras, Libras, Libras. Okay, guys. Can't get them apart. What do we get? The 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. 2 of Swords in the middle. Well, you got decisions to make. Not your strongest suit sometimes, but that's okay. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Something that you have a ton of history with. Something that, you know, knows you almost as well as you know yourself type of deal. Something you really have a lot of memories with or whatever. It feels as though they have somehow made you feel ostracized or left out in the cold. I don't know that they did it intentionally, but if they know you that well, they should know better than to do whatever's happened here, right? They've made you feel like you were an outsider to their situation, or like you weren't welcome someplace. They've hurt your feelings is what they've done. And now you've got this 2 of Swords. So do you want to, you know, teach them a lesson? Do you want to try to get even? What are you trying to do here? I would give it a couple of days, Libra, because you really are hurt right this minute, and so you are going to function and decide from that place, and that's probably not the healthiest way to go about this. You know, I'm not positive that they did it on purpose, although I know they should know better. I am not seeing any nefarious intent here, so it's almost like they just weren't paying enough attention. Truly, they weren't taking your feelings into consideration, which is wrong. I give you that, but I don't know that they actually set out to hurt you, okay? That's not how this feels. And we all know that if you decide to hurt them, it's going to really hurt them probably. So just try to pull it in for a second, give it a day or two, and see how you feel about it then, please, maybe. That's what I see here for today. Today looks, yeah, I mean, this was unfortunate. That's what it was, unfortunate. They're not very considerate, but you knew that about them anyways, because you do know this person. So you knew that's how they were. You know what I'm saying? That's how they are. They just don't bother to think things through like that sometimes. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's go from there to Scorpio. What you got for today, Scorpio? Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. Okay, come on, Scorpio. Alrighty, let's see who we got. We're going Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Okay, we're gonna run out of time. Hurry up. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and 8 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Cups. The number one thing that you know for certain today is that you are disappointed in someone or dissatisfied with the situation. Something, you had a plan, you were going in a direction, things were set, this is how you were going to work it out, and it has not measured up to what it was intended to be or how it was intended to work out. I have 8 of Cups on one side, 8 of Wands on the other. This tells me that there is some sort of a karmic cycle at play here, okay? Like, you just keep going around and around, right? Yeah, with the 8 of Cups, you are definitely considering walking away, at least temporarily. And with the 8 of Wands, whatever this decision-making is that you're doing right now, it's happening quick. I don't know if you're feeling pushed and that's why it's happening, or if there's some kind of like a negative emotion like rage or anger towards it, you know. But you're making quick decisions, which probably isn't the best way to do this, but at any rate. If you are walking away, I get the feeling it is more temporary than forever for most of you. I feel like this is just, you need to get regrounded, recentered, you know what I'm saying? Just like reevaluate the situation and come in with a different plan or a different agenda. It definitely has not worked out the way you wanted, though. That much we're sure of. So today feels, yeah. I think you're going to retreat for a minute and try to reevaluate everything and then come back in with a new plan is what it looks like to me, okay? There you go. I'm not sure that the other person involved knows that. They may think you're retreating for good, which could work to your benefit, but this is just you pulling your energy back because this is not going the way you want it to go, okay? That's what I see for today for my Scorpios. All right, y'all, that's what I have for you for. I will be back tomorrow with another one. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best day you possibly can. If anybody's looking for a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it's not me, it's a scam. Please treat it accordingly. All right, you guys, take care. Thank you.